The Athletics' John Hollinger and Fred Katz recently engaged in a discussion wherein Phoenix Suns center Jusuf Nurkic was proposed as a potential trade target for the New York Knicks. Nurkic averaged 10.9 points and 11 rebounds per game for the Suns this past season, demonstrating his continued capacity to be a pivotal contributor at the NBA level. This past campaign marked Nurkic's inaugural season in Phoenix, having been acquired via trade from the Portland Trail Blazers. Nurkic might be a player I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to the Knicks adding. However, in order to acquire him, the team would likely need to include either Mitchell Robinson or Donte DiVincenzo to make the salaries match. Frankly, trading DiVincenzo at this juncture feels downright wrong, especially after the valuable contributions he provided for the team last season. As fans, we all want to see the Villanova core of Brunson, Hart, Bridges, and DiVincenzo given at least one full season together in the NBA. When it comes to Mitchell Robinson, the decision becomes more complicated. He's a homegrown talent and the longest tenured member of the Knicks roster. But let's be honest, he's struggled with injuries for much of his career, and this past season was no exception. Additionally, Mitch's woeful free throw shooting made it challenging to keep him on the floor during critical moments. If the Knicks are to maximize his impact, Robinson needs to focus on improving his mental approach and developing a more consistent free throw stroke. Ideally, we'd like to see him shoot at least 60-65% from the line this upcoming season, while also playing consistently above 30 minutes per game when healthy. If Mitchell Robinson fails to show significant improvement by the trade deadline, I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to the Knicks exploring a potential Jusuf Nurkic trade as a replacement. Nurkic is a very strong rebounder, finishing 7th in the NBA in rebounds per game last season. He also averaged a solid 4 assists per game from the center position, showcasing his playmaking abilities. However, Nurkic does have his own issues with foul trouble, which has limited his on-court availability at times. That said, the man can produce when he's able to stay on the floor. Nurkic also flashed some potential as a stretch 5 last season, shooting a respectable 36% from downtown. While this was just a one-off campaign in terms of his three-point shooting, it's an intriguing development worth monitoring. If Nurkic can prove he can sustain that level of perimeter accuracy, it could make him an even more valuable asset. Nonetheless, as of now, I would prefer the Knicks to give Mitchell Robinson another chance to perform and improve, especially in areas like his free throw shooting. Unless Mitch fails to make tangible strides by the trade deadline, I'm hesitant to part ways with him, given his defensive prowess and the team's investment in his development. But if the issues persist, Nurkic could certainly be an intriguing alternative worth exploring, provided the Knicks can find the right package to acquire him.